MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. So now here is Jock Peterson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. One down. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and Jake Arrieta is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win. And that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Mookie Betts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So now to the plate, Max Muncy.
Batting second.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Muncy.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Second inning set to go, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's inside. 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rios gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes Cody Bellinger. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
The center fielder, Cody
Bellinger. Imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Up next, Will Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3-2 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of 2nd. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and up next, Nico Horner. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now into the box, Jake Arrieta. And a foul pop behind the plate. Smith has a play, 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Left side. Gloved by Turner. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. That's popped up. That's coming on. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Peterson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. And now in the box, Chris Taylor, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 2-0 now. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Hit hard back up the middle. There's Baez. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting it.
So stepping in is Edwin Rios. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's low, ball 4. 1 out, runner at first. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate now is Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last debut. In there, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And there's out number 2. So next to bat will be Wilson Contreras. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And that misses. 2-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ian Happ is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
2-0 count, the pitch. Max Muncy waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Next up is Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Muncy.
And now the first pitch. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in once again is Justin Turner. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. First offering on its way. Jason Hayward stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bellinger is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. In now is Nico Horner. First pitch of the AB now. Hit out towards second. Glove by Taylor. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy. Gets him, and with that, they'll end. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Line hard to center field.
Bellinger.
Peterson has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings up Will Smith. First offering on its way. The 1-0. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
High in the air down the right field line. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Seager.
Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the sub. Here's Jock Peterson now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Javier Baez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
The first baseman,
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Kershaw comes set. Here's the pitch.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
To first. Fielded cleanly. Muncy will win the race to first easily. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor.
second baseman, Chris
Lays off 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
up next.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hard hit at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to first. Hats off to that one. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Clayton Kershaw is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hit to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ian Happ stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Next up is Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Chopped weakly to the left. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
2-0 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they have taken the lead here in game 2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Seager will put this one away, and the side is retired. But a run will score. Striding in is Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Mookie.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And right into the shift, scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing and a little tapper. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that will conclude matters here in. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Number 24, Jock Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. A ball and no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1-1 the count now. Kershaw's ready. Here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. This is foul right side. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to. And stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Cody.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Here now is Will Smith. And now the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Road. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard. You know you're doing something special.
Yeah, from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now back, second baseman.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Ready on 0-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Flew out last time up. This one skied out toward right. And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are two gone to start the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ground ball left side. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the... All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the outfielder, Edwin Rios.
The left fielder, Edwin.
From the stretch.
Rios.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. A 1-1. There's a fastball that misses. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Popped him up. Baez shading to his right. One away. Zach McKinstry will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that's the second out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Mookie Betts is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A pause and the 0-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here's the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Matt Duffy's up on the bench. Scott Alexander takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Scott Alexander.
Love at first sight. West Coast precision from the listeners for life. Take you on a cruise, you're millionaire. But it's lonely at the top, cause the dust don't stop. Produce a record after record and the radio's done. I get the things take time and maybe never evolve. But that's life in the city and the records revolve.
Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Nico Horner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Big fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Hit out towards second. Taylor on the move. He's there, and there are two away now. Eric Sogard will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third. 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Jonathan Holder comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just over. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is down. And that should do it. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they will claim game 2 as well as they walk off a winner.
Always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Dodgers take a 2-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Scott Alexander takes home the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the